Hi everybody, I've decided to do the first tag video that I've done in probably about 4 years. I've decided to do Kaylee's Christmas tag. I've got the questions on my phone and yes, let's begin. Do start your Christmas shopping on Black Friday or wait until the last minute. Black Friday isn't really a big thing over here in the UK. This year's the first year that I've actually been really aware of it, and that's because I ordered something off Amazon. But yeah, I don't really like leaving my Christmas shopping until the last minute because I don't cope well with stress and anxiety. It makes me quite ill, so I don't like to do things that I know are going to put me into that position. I tend to do homemade edible gifts for my family, so I have to do that last minute just because it's food and I'm not going to give them old food for Christmas. But the shopping that I've done, that's all done. If you could be in any Christmas movie, what would it be? I'd like to be in The Holiday because I love Jack Black. I think he's hilarious, so he would probably make me laugh quite a lot. But I'd like to be in Love Actually because it's one of my favourite films in the world and I think the score is amazing. So if I was in Love Actually and the music was playing, I would probably just be really excited. Which do you like better, Christmas Eve or Christmas Day? I like both of them actually for different reasons. I think I'd probably have to say Christmas Day just because my whole family gets together, like both sets of grandparents on both sides, and it's hilarious and the food's amazing. So even though it's a tight one, I think I'd probably pick Christmas Day. When does your family put up your Christmas tree and who decorates it? My grandpa and my brother both have their birthday on December the 6th, so we always set up the Christmas tree after that. However, I don't actually know when it was put up this year because I don't live at home anymore. I arrived home 2 days ago and the Christmas tree was already up. So I'm guessing it was kind of like the second week of December. Usually we all decorate it together apart from my brother who sulks in his room because he doesn't like things like this. My brother doesn't really like sentimentality or cheesiness. He's a bit of a miserable old fart. But this year I'm pretty sure my mum probably did it by herself. My dad would have said he was going to help out and then he would have sit over there on his iPad. White lights or coloured lights? I like both. I don't really have a preference. My favourite lights are, you know, the ones that are like bright blue that decorate the outside of houses. They're my favourite. On this Christmas tree we have coloured lights. Which is nice, but then I also see the appeal of the whiter, more minimalistic fairy light. Are you guilty of peeking at your presents or do you like the surprise? I don't really like the surprise because I'm really bad at pretending I like something if I don't like it. I always find that really awkward. Like if you open a present and it's really disappointing, I find the whole "wow, thank you" really awkward and difficult. But I would never peek at my presents, mainly because I'd get found out. Would you rather live in a gingerbread house or Santa's workshop? I'd rather live in a gingerbread house because I like food. Tell us your Christmas Eve traditions. Okay, every Christmas Eve some family friends come over. My mum and dad have known them like their whole lives and they have 2 kids who I've known their whole lives. We have a Swiss cheese fondue and then we have French bread and crudités that we dip in. And the reason earlier I had a difficult time tossing up between that one and Christmas Day is because cheese is one of my favourite foods. Last year I was suffering from quite bad lactose intolerance, so I couldn't actually join in with the fondue. But this year I'm going to make up for it and I'm probably going to eat all the fondue. If you could be under the mistletoe with anyone, who would it be? Probably my boyfriend. What tops your tree? Well, coming from a Jewish family, we actually have a Star of David topping our tree, which is nice and ironic. I like a bit of religious irony. I also like a bit of multiculturalism. It's a Star of David that I believe I made at Hebrew classes when I was about 9 years old, and that has topped the tree ever since. Can you name the 12 days of Christmas? No. I think I can probably go from the 5 gold rings, 4 calling birds, 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves, and a partridge in a pear tree. But I would struggle to know anything past that. Have you ever gone Christmas carolling? No, because, as you just heard, it probably wouldn't be very appreciated. What are some foods and treats you can count on having every holiday season? Every Christmas I have a bag of chocolate coins for breakfast, and I have a satsuma because those are the two things we get in our stocking food wise, and I always will eat those for breakfast. Honey roasted nuts at my grandma and granddad's house, a cheese board. We usually have a Christmas lunch and then we have a big Jew food buffet for dinner, and that's like my favourite combination of foods. I think that's why I love Christmas Day so much. And Leberkuchen. Leberkuchen are these like little soft cakey gingerbread biscuits covered in icing sugar and half dipped in chocolate, and they're like the best biscuits in the world. How has Christmas kept its magic for you as you've grown older? For a few years it didn't really have much magic. I think it was the few years after my brother worked out that Father Christmas wasn't real, and he took great joy in reminding us that Father Christmas wasn't real, and it just kind of ruined it for me for a few years. But now I try to get into it a bit more. It's not really magical, it's just nice. Christmas is nice. Father Christmas might not be real, but that doesn't mean Christmas can't be nice. That's what I've learned. That is the Christmas tag. The only person I'm going to tag is Amesy Doodles, who is one of my best friends at university. Anyone who watches this, feel free to do the questions, and I look forward to watching responses. Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Holidays, Happy December.